Hey G, hi everybody.
Hey, TC.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Good evening. Biggie 143, Jack Gallman, our brother and protector, Thomas, a fellow germ, and the godmother, Tony Z. Thanks so much for my card, Tony. I loved it. I hung it on my door to remind myself.
What, that you're supposed to breathe in, then out?
Yeah, that's what the song by Bush taught me. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out.
Oh, that is, hold on. That's Bush.
Yeah, tied to a wheel. This good. What's up, John Shank? It's good to see you. How you doing, G? I know we're talking backstage, but Starika's here. Handing out high fives. Hold on, I got to stop for a second. I've been worried about Starika, man. Hi, Starika. I haven't seen you, and I've been sending out, like, I've asked people if they've seen you. I know I sent you an email. It's so great to see you, buddy. You don't have to get into, like, anything right now, but I'm just so happy to see Starika. Hey, Gunny.
Man, I'm looking for something here for you. But anyway.
Don't worry about it.
One thing I want to let you know, I got a care package coming to you. And
likewise. And this is in it.
Well, that's just really cool.
It's a magnet, dude. It's a magnet.
Well, who in their brilliant mind made those?
All right. So now that we welcomed everyone, I want to say, if you notice something behind me, I'm going to grab it. And this is from the tribe. And so Ghost Nancy T, I think a lot of you probably know who Ghost Nancy T is. She has a channel and she also is a wood carver. And so I know Caney Creek Wood Carver is a wood carver as well. Well, Ghost Nancy T was doing a benefit for somebody months ago, and I guess trying to raise money to help out a friend. And I got there right at the very end of them doing this benefit. And there she is. And so I said on behalf of they were doing a race, and I said on behalf of the tribe, how one or two or a few, I don't know how many spots I did. I did a few spots, and then moreover, they were right at their goal. They were like, I don't know, $60 from their goal, or I don't know how much it was, but I got them to the point of their goal as well. I added a little bit from the tribe. Well, I ended up winning the race, and on behalf of the tribe, I asked her to please these are handmade. They're really cool. I'm glad, Nancy, you're here. And I said, I would just like, it's all hand carved. I said, I would like the coin tribe and boomerangs. And one of the boomerangs is a different color. I like that little, one of them is colored in brown, and there's 18 boomerangs. I'm not sure if that symbolizes anything, but I just like it the way it is. And I think it's a really cool piece that she did a great job on. So Thank you, Ghost Nancy T. That will maybe make the rounds. Maybe I'll bring it to the fun show if I can fit it in my luggage, and Gunny can hold on to it for a while.
Why not?
But she also surprised me. That's the other point, Gunny. She surprised me and had these made. So Ghost Nancy T also had these made, and she sent me a bunch of them. I've given a bunch away already, and I have a few left.
That's
cool.
So
that one's coming to you, buddy.
Awesome. Thank you. Hey, you remember that penny box battle that you got dusted in a few weeks ago?
No. What do you mean?
Well, I wanted to let you know what's going to be in your care package is the ones that I found.
Oh, right on.
Okay. And also don't forget that the one with the sand dollar on it that's from the Cayman Islands is in that little group too.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
So that's coming to you, that because it's like I'm
Thanks,
not a
man.
penny guy.
I
Auction them
know.
off, do what you will. Maybe somebody else will have a lot more.
I'll use
It'll
them
do
as
more
giveaways
love for
too.
them out there than it will me here. Because pennies are just not
Yeah.
my thing. It was fun doing it. Don't get me wrong. You have a better
Yeah.
chance of finding a Wheatie than you do a W quarter these days searching boxes. And speaking of boxes, did anybody catch that video? Rob Finds Treasure
Oh,
put a
geez.
short out of one of his subscribers. Okay, now he got a box of $50. He initially, I'll have to find the link and post it. The guy opens the box and there's a couple of Benji enders. There's a Walker ender, but then he goes, but every one of these coins are silver enders. All right. Then he got back and said something like, in the box, there's $1,000 in a box. There was something like 980 or 960 40 proof coins and about 30 90 percenters and like 10 clad. It was like, what? I thought I was hitting the high on the hog when I find like 13 or 14 is the most I've ever found in a box. And I think I did it live. And this dude gets 970 something silver coins. It's like, oh my God.
If you literally paid face for that, that is.
Yeah, he gonna make some bank on that bad boy.
Shank is doing a penny box right now. Hey, I got an email today, and I'll share it with everybody really quickly. Gunny, if you can just make me large, and I'll just show everyone. I got from Modern Coin Mart, MCM, special offer. I just got it this afternoon. I'm not sure if there are still supplies, but limit one per customer. Use the code MC Eagle, and you'll get what is it? An Eagle for, I think it's an Eagle for spot. Random day $1. It's token of our. Here we go. 90%. Oh no, that's a deal on 90%. Let me tell you exactly what it is. It's get a random at spot price. Yeah, at spot price. So if you want to get a random Eagle at spot price from Modern Coin Mart, you use the code MCM Eagle. Limit one per customer. That's all. Just in case you want to get one on the cheap.
On the down low.
On the cheap, low down.
But other than that, I know Big E, where did he say that? Big E had asked, how's college going? I'm in week 2 of college. And let me tell you something. Everybody here uses Microsoft Excel, or they've come across it. I know they have. If you got a computer, you've used it. I've used it throughout my career in the military, in the civilian world, and all that stuff. I thought I knew how to use Excel. 2 weeks into the course, oh my God, I am a professional. That's all I got to say. I'm going to be anyway. But it is just amazing the things that you're learning. The other stuff is, it talks about hardware and software and building computers. I mean, I can do that with in my sleep. But the way you have to do these labs, because I'm back to the labs, where you got to take out a video card, put in a video card, don't forget to power it up, don't forget to put the drivers in, put the computer to the front, push the power button. I mean, it's literally, you'll skip one step and it'll go, nope, do it again. It's like, what am I, back in the military? It drives me crazy, but it's getting the gears going and it's fun. I'm having a good time doing it. The pigs and the chickens, oh my God, keeping us busy. And life is busy. We just got so much going on, but
hey, I'm thinking of
still kicking.
Gunny, I'm thinking of you. Hey, Yoke fan, good to see you again, buddy. Thanks for coming by. Gunny, I'm thinking of you, and if you're thankfully you're doing your college online, correct?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of you like right now as Rodney Dangerfield in Back to School. If you had to go to campus, if you had to actually, I'm thinking what that would look like if you actually went to campus again at your age.
I'd be telling those instructors they're full of shit. Like,
I would be laughing.
Because listen, when I was doing those labs, when it said upgrade your video card, I upgraded my video card. I did it the way the way I would do it. But according to that thing, it was like, no, you missed a step. I'm like, that step doesn't even fucking matter. That's what I'm thinking. I was in the classroom. I would be telling that instructor, It doesn't matter. Well, you're going to do it like that. No, I'm not. When I go home, I'm most certainly not going to do that. So
will there be diving? Yeah, Paula, hi, welcome. She wants to know, Paula Bloom, will you do the triple Lindy? Will you do the diving?
oh yeah.
We'll add an extra springboard.
Yep. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Wow. And what did he say that one time when he was when Sam Kinison was an instructor? I was in Iraq, so maybe he'll start talking about Iraq and oh my god, because that would be funny.
Well, Sam Kinison, I remember watching his early his comedy, and he was on Dangerfields, I think. I think that's
HBO.
where I saw him when he was on Dangerfields, and he would say, yeah, they're asking for UNICEF, they got pictures of, or they're showing video of these kids, and they're saying,
why don't you send people to where the food is?
Why don't he? Well, and then he also says, I'm sure one of those cameramen would have had a sandwich. He could, he could give the kid. And
that one part, he goes, you live in a desert.
Yeah, it's sand. It's going to be 100 years from now. It's going to be sand.
Oh my God. That one. And that one with he was the boxer. You remember he put not the boxer, he put the shoulder pads in.
Oh, yeah.
And my shoulder pads.
Bob Nelson.
Yeah, Bob Nelson.
And he's like, oh, he was hilarious. Pepe Luepe, I kick the ball.
He's like, hello, football in my life. I loves football.
If it were not for football, I would not be playing football today.
This message was from the MFL. The NFL.
No, the NFL. He also did this. Bob Nelson was a funny comedian. He did this thing where he did this like pantomime where he was like in the Red Skelton kind of vibe. I'm gonna do, this is my version of pantomime, and he basically does like a farm scene. And Gunny, you would appreciate this. I'm gonna have to send you the link to this bit, but this bit was really funny. He did this pantomime where he's like, it's pantomime where I make noises and I speak. But he goes, it's about a bird that comes in the morning, and this bird just keeps bothering him, and that's kind of where he takes his skit. But it's a funny little bit from, if you ever actually, I'm gonna look it up right now quick, and I'll put it in the link, or I'll put the link in the channel or in the chat, because his name is Bob Nelson. I'm not sure if he's still doing comedy, but he was definitely funny.
Well, he's getting up there in age, man.
Yeah, aren't we all?
I'm looking because I want to update and show you how big my baby girl's getting. Yeah, I'll send you that one because she's the sheriff. Give me a second because Can disappeared. John Shank, there you are. I will do the triple Lindy. I promise you. No, I won't, but it'll be funny. This is Gunny. Let's write an email. There it is. Let me download the picture. Download it. What's it called? Whatever. Let me. Give me a second, guys. Wait till. I don't know how to do this. Gunny. There's me. There's the tribe. Okay, let me add another picture. Image. Okay. Download. Okay. Wait till you see her. She's dressed in her little sheriff thing. Look at her. Ain't she cute? Well, there she is. That was her in the store last week. The grocery store up there in North Carolina. Yeah, she's, what are we at? May. Just at a little over 2.5 years old.
Wow, I can't believe how big she's getting.
I know, right?
Holy
well, compared
cow.
to the first and only time you held her, she was barely a human being.
Exactly. Paula wants the hat. Yeah, she was almost an alien at that point still.
Right. Because you came here January, so she was only 3 months old when you held her.
Metal Dragon Braveheart. So copper went up $1 in the last 3 days. I guess I'll have to pour some copper rounds. LOL. What's up, Metal Dragon?
Yeah, but there's my baby girl.
Paula, I think that hat would fit you like perfectly. It'd be like remember men on film or something
Hated
from
it.
Living Color. Hated it. They had those tiny little hats. That's what I'm picturing Paula looking like if she wore that pink hat of Fei Fei's. She better eat her Wheaties.
Oh, she does.
Was it 2 snaps in a circle? 2 snaps in a. I don't remember how they. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
That'd be funny, Paula, to have a little hat day for Paula. You come on. I would wake up early and come on Ida Herring's stream, Paula, just for that. If you wore a tiny little hat one day, Paula, I would wake up early enough and come on to the Ida show with you.
Right.
See that.
But we're going up there to see them next month. We're just not certain what day. I'm gonna definitely see if I can find out where they bought that hat, and then I'm gonna bring it here and I'm gonna send it to one of you ladies just to see you come up on stream with it on.
Yes, this is how
I don't want to give it to Gypsy because I don't want him dancing around in that Borat thong or nothing.
We could get him a broomstick horse, and he could ride around on the broomstick horse.
And get him one of those guns, that'll just go.
Yeah, the little cork.
Yep.
I could pick up one of those at Knott's. That brings back so many memories when I'm at Knott's, and they'll have those little cork guns, the little pop, and it's on a string. It's on a string, so they can just over and over again, just reload it. You'll hear that in the background walking around that park. It's kind of fun.
Make you want to go up there and just smack those kids. Knock it off.
No, it reminds me of when I would do that. It was like, it's a good.
But now that you're an adult, you want to tell them kids, hey.
I like going to the shooting gallery too. It's funny. The shooting gallery is called the Silver Dollar. It's funny, and it has a picture. It has a painted sign on the sign of a Morgan silver dollar. It's pretty cool.
Gotcha.
Going. That's one of the fun things is the whole shooting gallery. Pew, pew. I like to shoot.
I had to go. One of the. I don't generally go to Rural King because they really sell cheap stuff. They're like a step above Harbor Freight. But let me tell you what Rural King does sell really, really good ones of. Gummy bears. Okay?
Whoa.
Really good gummy bears. So I don't normally do this, but I'm just going to eat a couple and that's it.
I used to like the flavor of Haribo, but the Haribo were a little too hard.
No, these are soft, man.
In the shooting gallery, I always like shooting the piano player for some reason. He's always the first one I always go to. I always shoot the piano player. I don't know why, because he plays music, I guess. If you hit the piano player, he plays a little something. That's probably why. Yeah, he'll start it's like a magic piano, as my nephew used to call it, the player piano.
Mm-hmm.
Those player pianos are cool. We have the scrolls, and you just put the scroll in, and it'll play it.
Another thing, I know people are doing videos and stuff like that, and they want to keep their camera away. I found something, and I wanted to try it. It's these microphones right here, okay? It's a microphone set. Like this piece will go into your bottom of your phone, USB-C. It does come with one for your iPhones, that little, what do they call that, lightning? But you literally plug this into your phone, pull this out, there's your microphone, put it on you, and they work great. I've been playing with them. They're awesome. So it's $30 on Amazon, and they're freaking perfect because they sell another one. They go for like $200 or $300. This $30 one works just fine, and it's a little charging power bank as well. So it works perfect. So don't go spending $1 million on it. You don't have to, because I tried the $30 version. It works perfect.
To go back just quickly to that email that I got about, buy a gold or not a gold eagle, buy a silver eagle at Spot, an ASE at Spot. I've been getting some other emails about that too. And it's interesting because now all of a sudden silver is just at that $30 threshold. And so I've noticed now, there are sales on silver because even if they're selling silver at Spot, if they got it a couple months ago or something, when it was $2 less, if they sell enough, these big modern Coin Mart and JM Bullion and the people like that, or the companies like that, if they're selling now at spot, then they're still making a couple if they got a whole crap ton back when. And on a micro level, that's the macro level. On the micro level, if say you bought a tube, one of us or a stacker or a collector or whatever got like a tube of something, even if it's just silver eagle or silver buffaloes. Those silver buffaloes, if we got them when spot was 25, all of a sudden, and we held on to them, then all of a sudden now at when it's like 29.50 or 20, almost 30, you made like over $4,
right,
for each one.
I know with some silver stuff, I'm getting ready to offload a bunch of silver. It's only because it's so high. These 40% half dollars that I'm sitting on stacks of are going to make about as much money as they're going to in my lifetime. I'm going to
let me know, Gunny, because I can use those. I'll buy some because I need to use those I can use those for giveaways and stuff.
Okay.
So that if we can help each other.
What I'm doing is converting that stuff into my $500 bill, which is definitely going to make money over time.
Yeah.
And I also wanted somebody to know, and this is going to freak some people out, but it's not as bad as you think. I have boxed up 600 Ikes. I'm also selling those that are going towards my $500 bill. So if anybody's interested, reach out to me. I'm not going to discuss prices on here, what you want to pay for it and all that. Reach out to me and we will talk if you're interested, because it's a whole 71 through 78. No, there's no 73s in there. I will throw a couple of silver ones in there just to not some biggie. It's like the whole 600. It's a lot. That's what I'm selling. The whole lot.
Woo. Well, dang.
And it's going towards my like I said, my $500 bill, and I'm looking at getting it in July when the Summer Fun Show comes around. Me and Gen X are going out there. We'll see. I mean, if it's not the right price, then I'm going to wait till January.
Right on. Are you getting a raw or graded?
Probably graded. Here we go.
Hi.
Hey, you can hear us and we can hear you this time.
Yes, I've gotten used to this. I just come back from a softball game, so I'm sorry I'm late.
Well, I'm sorry I sent you the text so late. It was just, look,
remember
you and I have talked on the phone. I've talked with Can. It's like my life is out of control, man.
Oh,
I tell you.
Yes, I'm a little probably dusty because it was it's been a long time since I've been on the softball field.
Oh, how's your daughter doing?
Well, she's coaching.
Oh, she's not a player no more.
No, she graduated and she missed it. She didn't, go and play in college. So
she's coaching. Do you know why, Gunny? She don't want to be a player no more. She's not a player. She just crushes a lot.
And I needed a break anyways in between, so now I'm rushing everywhere and getting to games and.
Nice.
Gotcha. Well, dang, I was getting ready to look up like what's going on with the hockey today. I'm like, I thought the Bruins were playing. Well, they don't play till tomorrow.
No, they don't. And I mean, if that's what you call it, playing.
Well, and look, they won a couple nights ago, and so that's they're still alive, man.
Oh my, they suck. I mean, they do.
They went back and beat the Panthers in their building, so they're going to come back to Boston and let's see if they can change it around.
No, they should have won because I mean they've had a winning record. I think they were number 1 in the league. So when they get to the playoffs or second, whatever. I don't care. They should have.
No, 2 years in a row they've had just 100-point seasons, which is amazing.
Amazing seasons, and then they get into the playoffs and then they choke, and I'm so tired of it. So but that's a Boston fan and us. I mean, you're going to talk fast and you're going to talk crap about your team.
Well, seems to me like they got a bunch of unrestricted free agents. They need to just pop smoke and get some new guys in there, huh?
I will tell you though, you guys, if you haven't watched hockey, these are the games you need to watch because I've never seen so many fights in a hockey game, and it's been amazing. So if your team's losing, I love it because I mean they're really throwing punches. I mean the helmets and the gloves and the whole team is coming off the bench. It's awesome. No, did I really?
No, you didn't.
And Gypsy's not even up here. Imagine how many if
No.
Gypsy were up here.
Well, don't forget, we're not going to let him up here. We don't like him.
Gosh, so you guys got a really packed house. Big E,
I like them.
Eureka, Can, and Metal Dragon.
But other than that, I can tell you right now, summer is officially here because we are just cooking down here in Florida. How's the weather up there, Nick? Please rub it in my face.
Hot.
Well, okay, well, what's hot?
Today it was 85 degrees.
Yeah, but your humidity, is it anything like Florida's?
It will be the summer because you got to remember we don't have central air. So like I'm down cellar and I'm feeling really good right now because it's warm outside.
Okay.
So
You're in the cellar?
Down cellar. That's why we enjoy the pool because you can go take a dip and you can get cooled off. So
that's awesome. Because we're out there. I had to dig another hole to put a post up because we put another security camera up back by the chicken coop. And listen, it took 20, 30 minutes to do that. And it looked like I was in your pool. That humidity was killing me.
Well, in 6 weeks, I'll be down in South Georgia, and I'm not looking forward to it because it's going to be at the end of June. And
well, it is South Georgia. You're getting close to Florida, but still.
Well, when you're in the swamp, when you're in the swamp, though, Gunny.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. You talk about humidity.
Talk about humidity. And guess what? I'll just vent to you guys since I have you guys here.
Go for it.
We have to go to a wedding for June 29th. It's my husband's sister's oldest son. And I just found out when the date was this past Friday when I got to save the date. Talk about that. I have to get plane tickets and us all off at the same time within 6 week period.
Oh, my.
June 29th in Georgia?
6 weeks. Yep. And I found out this past Friday when I got to save the date in the mail.
We're going to be in North Carolina sometime mid-June.
I'd rather be in North Carolina than I would Georgia.
Yeah, my son tells me the weather's about, in the mid-70s. I'm like, shut up.
And I'd rather be anywhere than South Georgia for this.
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I'm glad my in-laws won't watch, but they're very special.
But they have AC there, right?
Huh?
They have AC in Georgia, right?
Well, yeah, but still.
You're like, where's the pool? That's all I care about.
I'm at my in-laws. Get me out of here quick.
The fun in-laws.
The special.
Oh my.
They're special.
Well, I have to go downstairs and get a drink really quick because my Kool-Aid is empty. I will be right back.
I don't know how to look at this chat.
It's upside down.
Okay.
It's upside down. So the new one's coming up top.
So I scrolled all the way down. Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
so just flip it. The new ones that come in, like Furry Plants and Coins, Tina's just came in. Hi, Miss Nick.
Okay. Hi, Tina.
So look from the top down for the most recent.
I see.
Speedy just got here too.
Yeah, I went to the Harley Davidson store. I was going to get one of those chips, but guess what? It's closed. They've all closed.
The Harley Davidson store closed?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, man.
Yep.
That's too bad.
Yeah, a lot of businesses are lately. That's a niche market, Harley Davidson.
I like to try to find Indian motorcycle stuff, but it's much more collectible. So if it's much more expensive, unless you can find some that.
That company wasn't in business long, was it? Or is it still?
They were, yeah, they were, and they still are. I think.
Okay.
I think somebody bought out the Indian, and they kind of saved the company. But the older school stuff, I'm not sure if they're still around actually. But I know that they got saved at one point.
Yeah, but that's cool stuff. It's harder to get.
Hey, what are the possibilities? Good to see you. It's definitely.
In the chat today, I'm curious as to what you think about where coin collecting is going, because I saw you having a lot of comments, but I wasn't able to respond. So,
well, one of the things that I brought up was that I went to I hadn't been to my credit union in a long time, and I brought in some coins to. They were all rolled up, and they were like, we can't take those, and I'm like, what do you mean? It's U.S. currency, and they're like, we're absolutely coinless now. We're a coinless branch. And I'm like, you don't accept or deal with Loomis or, you know, receive coins at all. And they're like, no, nothing.
And
And
I'm
so
very
like a
surprised.
big part of it, and I know, and I agreed with a lot of people in the chat that were saying like, in the modern generation, they're not holding coins very much, and unless they are in the service industry or something like that. And that's why I made it a point to say it's great to tip people with half dollars and with Susan B. Anthony's and Clad Ike dollars and $2 bills.
That's
because
a great idea, because
it just opens, and then they start talking to other people in the restaurant about it, and they're like, oh, you got that as a tip? And I've seen it, I know it, I hear it, like and I go back to these places and frequent them, and they know that I'm kind of, and somebody said
that's
like,
a great idea for us all to do, because usually we're paying with our check cards and then adding the tip to the receipt.
then they don't have to claim it with Uncle Sam either, because if you pay with cash, they're not going to have to get it, you know, unless they report it them, you know. But that's the best part of working in the service industry is you get tips, you work on your tips. And if your tips are cash in your pocket at that time, it's better than having,
and that's how
you know,
they make their money too. I mean, because they don't make much an hour, they're going to make it in tips.
Yeah. So I think that was a big thing of like, the more you can expose people to holding coins and different older currency in their hands, even if it's a Susan B. Anthony dollar and things like that, if you can just kind of pique their interest a little bit. If once their interest is piqued, then they're kind of like, they'll go down the rabbit hole, as it were. They'll open themselves up and find out that there's a coin community. Or
I'm going to start doing that, because I got some coins around here that I could do and put as tips. And I think that's an excellent idea. But just make sure that they're going to get it, and not like, you know, sometimes that they always have to share their tips or somebody else comes and grabs it off the table.
Well, I just would say to them, I would say to them literally, and I've said this before, because I've left silver for a few that I've really come to like. One of them is a Hispanic woman, and I left her what was it, a 5 pesos, I think. It was a big silver Mexican coin, and I said, you know, and basically what I've said to other people too is, if I leave them something that's like worth more than the other stuff, then I'll leave a regular tip as well, you know, so that in case they share it, or, you know, whatever.
Right.
But I'll leave it, you know, maybe.
Right.
But the other thing too is if I leave it where they do, you know, get it and they're able to share it with their colleagues or whatever, then I'll say to them, this is how I'll put it to the waiter. If I want the waiter or waitress to keep it themselves, I'll say to them, buy into your tips with what I think it's worth. And then
great. That's an excellent idea.
Just keep it for yourself if you feel like that's, you know, that's kind of, I don't know if
we
that
all
makes sense.
Take that advice and do it in our own area.
So it's like you're buying it out of the tip bill or whatever, but you're still honoring your coworkers and making sure that they get theirs when
they're still getting more, because if it is silver, or
they'll still get their share, even though you're taking the actual, you know, tip.
That's a great idea. And it makes total sense. And I've never even thought of that. And that's an excellent idea.
But the big snowball effect is that they start talking to other people in the restaurant about it. And it starts this like, oh, I get, you know, this guy comes in every, you know, once in a while and leaves these interesting coins, these interesting dollar bills, or, you know, $2 bills. I didn't even know one existed. And
and some of them don't even know that. I mean, I tried to purchase something with a Kennedy, and they didn't even know it was money. I mean, like, we can't take this. I need to ask my manager. And I'm like, okay. So, I mean, they don't even know Kennedys are, some of the young kids.
Sturika. You want to know a great tip? Never bet on a horse named Slowpoke.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, don't eat the yellow snow. Exactly.
Don't eat the yellow snow is a good one.
Don't try to put a screen door in a submarine. Like, doesn't work.
That's cute. Look at Gunny's granddaughter. Is she in a liquor store?
She's like a boss.
She in a liquor store?
I know it does look like a liquor store. It looks like all like a wine rack. Or like,
I'm like wishing. She's like, whoa, let's stop.
I just thought the same thing, Nick. I'm like, is she in the liquor aisle?
That's Gunny's granddaughter.
He who stands on toilet is high on pot. Yeah, that's Confucius. Confucius say. Oh, geez, Metal Dragon Braveheart.
Oh, but you missed it, Nick. Earlier, I think 2 of the ladies were like, "Oh, I need that hat." So when I go to North Carolina, I'm going to find out where they bought that hat. I'm going to mail these ladies the hat, and they have to come up on the stream.
Nice. That's awesome.
But we're not sending one to Gypsy because we know he would put his Borat thong on, and we don't want to. There's the eye roll. Okay, cool.
Oh,
Very nice.
Oh, damn! Look what he said right here. Look, damn.
I'll give the eye roll for that one.
I'll have to tell you, Metal Dragon, that it was a waiter. We went out to eat this Mother's Day, and we had great service, but it was a waiter. It wasn't a waitress.
So look, I got to show something really quick. I got to be the center of attention. I know. Go ahead and roll your eyes, Nick. I know. So Speedy, our buddy, where's he at? He wants to see it. Let me find it. He just typed something. There it is, right here. He sent me a care package. The other stuff is downstairs, and I forgot to grab it. But one of the cool ones, I had a Dansko quarter book, but it only went up to like 1964. It was just the silver stuff. But he sent me the one that goes all the way up to 98. And I finally got to unload all these tubes of quarters and fill my book up, right? I am literally only 6 coins short to fill this book up. I need 5 of the silvers and 1 clad, and I'll have the book totally filled. So, Speedy, thank you. It was fun filling this thing up today.
Nice,
had a good
Speedy.
time. Speedy's a good dude. In case you all don't know him, you should, because he's just got a heart of gold, man. Him and his wife are awesome people.
Absolutely. Nick, we can't hear you. No. Huh?
You're not muted, are you?
No, all of a sudden we can't hear you.
Gypsy comes in and then we can't hear her.
You should mute her.
Where's Gypsy? How come?
Well, he doesn't have his camera on.
It still shouldn't matter, right? You still should see my emoji.
Nope, we don't see your emoji either.
No, I don't see you in the chat either.
Nope,
Gypsy?
you're still muted, Nick.
She's like,
Gypsy, turn your there you are, you goofy looking dude, you.
hey,
What?
Gypsy.
What? I should be able to put my little camera.
How about
thing
now?
on.
Oh,
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know if we can
How
trust
about
them
that?
next to each other though. These two.
The mic had to be connected to my phone, which is this system is so odd. So when I was closing out my apps, I'm like, so I closed that, and then it took my mic off.
Oh, I see.
Where's your mic? Is your mic through your phone?
No,
But you use your iMac, right?
I use my Mac computer, my laptop.
I thought you had an iMac.
Well, I mean, the same thing. I mean, I have an iPhone, and
No,
then I have
the all-in-one Mac tower.
No.
Man,
No, I just have
listen,
the laptop, and then I have
as much as I spent on this monitor and this tower, I look back and I still wonder if I should have got an iMac.
Well, I just have the laptop that's a Mac, and then I have a bigger monitor up top. So that
the
way
more I look into it, the iPhones, they weren't friendly to me because when I first started using the what was that thing called? The iPod. I didn't like it. It didn't agree with me. Not saying they have a bad product at all. It's not that. It didn't agree with me.
Just
So,
the operating system.
The more I use my iPad, I only use that for my movies and videos and stuff. You don't have to upgrade anything on an iMac for like 10 years when you buy it. Okay? You don't have to pay for upgrades of your operating system, and stuff like that. I'm going, the next time, don't let my wife hear this, when I upgrade, I'm getting an iMac. That will be for sure. We're talking probably not till I'm 60 years old, though.
What?
Do you
Tomorrow?
have to make
Next
sure
year?
that you just update it? They'll send you an update and then you just say, yes, I want to update, and then it will
Right.
do everything for you.
Like Microsoft, they give you a small window. If you want Windows 11, you got to get it now. Then if you miss it, you got to pay us $300.
Oh yeah, not with Apple, and it's still one of the most secure.
Oh, absolutely.
No, what I was asking is, has anybody seen Matthew Porter? I haven't seen. Usually he'll pop in every once in a while to say hello, but I haven't seen him.
I
I
thought he was
haven't. I
in
know
here
he's
like
a founder.
He has been busy. He and I text every once in a while. He's still around, but he's just a busy guy.
He was very busy, but usually he would just pop in every once in a while, or he'll even comment on like one of my things, and I haven't seen him, so I was just interested.
Another solid guy, heart of gold. Love him. He's just been a phenomenal friend to the
Nick,
tribe.
it's great to ask about people and kind of see like if others have. I've reached out to a lot of people on live streams and also on the side. Hey, have you heard of somebody? Have you seen somebody around? And are they doing all right? Or
Yeah, this person, and sometimes I'll forget, and then I'll forget to ask. So that's why I try to, and it pops in my head to go ahead and ask. Yeah.
But I think it's important when you see somebody around that's been around a long time, and then all of a sudden you don't see them for a while, and it's hard to always notice those things. It's like a subtle nuance, but when you haven't seen somebody in a long time, and you're kind of like
like Sir Gold too. I've been wondering about Sir Gold.
Good night. What are the possibilities? Great to see you. I can text him and find out, but I'll text him right now, Nick.
Oh, great. Thank you. Yes, I just think of, sometimes people that we're normally used to seeing, even every so often. I know Matthew wasn't able to be here a lot, but then Sir Gold, I haven't seen him in a very long time.
Right.
And
hey,
Gypsy,
Paula, I'm not sure who Daryl is, if I know them or not.
Why are you reading this? You're supposed to be driving, you nut job.
I could do.
I've seen Gypsy too often.
What?
I wouldn't ask about Gypsy because I see him too often.
Nick,
and he's frozen. Darn.
Darn.
Do you know about Sir Gold? He's a dancer.
What?
So I want to fill you in. Just I'm texting him right now, but I want to. Remember when I used to sell for Barry Chase?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I talked to her again on the phone. I talked to her actually today.
Really? Oh my God.
We're rebuilding our because she got upset with me when I stopped selling for her. She did. She was really disappointed, and I was like, I care about you, so I that's why I want to tell you I can't sell for you anymore, and I don't want to just sit on your things and not be able to sell them. Find somebody else. And she got upset and hurt, and I didn't mean to, I care about her enough to let her know, like, hey, I can't help you enough now because things had changed in my life. That's when I started both of these channels and things had just changed in my life after pandemic. And it was like, so, but when I would sell stuff of hers, Sir Gold would like to buy. He liked to buy a lot of her stuff. So he would come and he was, because of that dancing, pedigree or whatever, right? Or that dancing connection that he was like, well, I know who she is, and because she was Fred Astaire's dance partner, but she was also a movie actress on her own.
I think that's amazing, and actually, I'd be interested in some of her stuff.
I think. I'm talking about maybe this is my thought, and I'm gonna share it with you all right now because it was really difficult because she's an elderly lady. She's like 89 now. I think she's 88 or 89. Wow. Honest to God. And
that doesn't seem possible, but I know but
and during pandemic, it was hard to be with her or communicate with. We could communicate over the phone and stuff, but she didn't want to see anyone because she would wear the mask. And not to get into any of all that, but she really was wanting to protect herself, and that's no matter what you think about anything. And so she wasn't really able. She wasn't available to hang out like we used to hang out. And so when we used to hang out, we would vibe and have a glass or a bottle of wine and split it with each other. Hey, Perry. And and then during pandemic we couldn't, so I started to sell stuff for her on this new thing that I started with YouTube with the Can channel. But I couldn't really, like, even when I go to like her storage unit or whatever and get more stuff or whatever, like we wouldn't really like be close to each other, like, you know what I mean, like I couldn't show her like, hey, this is what, you know, she didn't want to touch my phone. I mean, seriously. So like I couldn't show her, this is what I'm doing now, this is kind of like the way that I'm selling your stuff. But now that we can, this is the last like point, I want to try to like meet with her, have her wear the stuff. We'll do this will be like the preview. She'll wear the stuff. It'll be documented. I'm with her live wearing these earrings or these sunglasses or carrying this bag.
And then she could give the story behind it as well. And you'll
have, she could tell you a little bit about it, and then we'll sell it the next week.
That gives a lot. Yes, that would be awesome.
And you got video proof on YouTube forever whose they were.
Exactly.
Right, but then the story behind it sometimes is better even than the stuff, right?
So yeah, ask Ramno. Ask Ray. Ramno, I love you, brother. If you're here watching, I love you.
Yeah.
Ray, I haven't seen him either very often.
He's good. He and I have been texting. He's, you know, Ray, everybody knows Ray likes his booby coins. Everybody knows that, okay? He's been showing me some ones. He goes, look at this beauty, look at this beauty. And, you know, we're like, hubba, you know, looking at the coins. Love the guy, you know, great guy. But, you know, he's doing all right. He he's going through it, but he's positive, you know?
Yeah.
He and I were talking too, because we're doing the new Zombuk series, and they just came out with a new one that was, I think it was called Mortuga. It's got a dead turtle. You know, that's what their theme is on that one, because the last two were like Australia, and then they did the panda bear. So he and I were both like, well, that one sucks. And I'm like, yeah, but we have to buy it because of the box. He goes, sadly, yes. So because I didn't like it so much. The copper ones are selling fast.
The silver ones are not, though, are they?
Not so much, but the coppers are going quick. So I bought a tube of the first three. I don't even like this one. I just bought one silver and two coppers because you got to put a silver and a copper in the box. And I give one of the coppers to my daughter. So it's like, I didn't even like it so much. I didn't even buy the tube this time.
Yeah. Where'd Gypsy go?
Nobody cares.
I care a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. I just said I cared.
Gunny muted me, so, you know.
Well, yeah, because you were drowning out Nick. I couldn't hear her. Even though you weren't talking, it was drowning her out. Just zip it. Don't say nothing. Shh. Shh. But listen, are you working tomorrow, Gypsy?
No.
Okay, get with me tomorrow when you get up. I want to talk more about that VA stuff, please, sir.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
What's going on with you all?
I'm hoping to be in the same boat as Gypsy here, so I want to talk to him about something, because it seems a little fishy, but I could be wrong, and maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. Intriguing.
Well, I'll be at work tomorrow too, if you want me to ask Arlene.
I don't want to get any political interference yet, but I'll let you know when I get there.
No, geez.
Because
I definitely want to know.
it's not worth the hassle once you get that, because they might dig deeper and find out, oh, you shouldn't have got this. So it's like,
exactly. Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
I just
gotta watch
Striggled.
Yes.
Hey, Biggie, I sent you a text, buddy.
Biggie's so sweet, and is Tony Z here? Because she's.
Oh, listen, we met her. What was it, Can January? Oh, what a sweetheart.
Who's that?
Tony Z.
Oh, Tony Z. Oh, love that lady.
I mean,
she doesn't forget. Look, you want to talk about somebody who remembers birthdays, anniversaries, just special dates, always. I get a card from her for everything, and she's amazing.
I gotta get gas. I'll be back.
It ain't got no gas in it.
She's just one of the sweetest people, and there's so many people in here, you know. Yep. I mean, it's very touching, and she doesn't realize how much it means to somebody to give her correspondence. Yeah.
But I mean, she's really low key. She would give you the shirt off her back. I mean, she doesn't come up on the streams and stuff, but when we met her, we took pictures and we told her, said, we won't show anybody the pictures. She goes, I don't care. It's not like, because some people are because if we ran into Silver Wolverine and we took a picture together, he wouldn't want you to post that. That's fine, and that's fine. Yeah. But Tony was like, I don't care.
And I
Sweetheart,
really
love her. She's an amazing person. I wish she lived closer. We'd all hang out, but she gave me something for my wife when we met her too. It was and my wife loved it. All these I think it was all the smelly good stuff that you ladies like from Bed Bath and Beyond.
Oh yes.
And it was awesome.
She and I share a birthday as well. We were born on the same day, so
I share a birthday with two famous people.
Yeah. Who?
David Lee Roth from Van Halen and Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Oh, okay. Yes, she and I have a parade on our birthday every 4 years.
Nice. Every 4 years.
I hear you, Metal Dragon.
You're not a big baby, are you?
No, it's inauguration. We were born on January 20th, so it's inauguration.
Okay.
So inauguration parade. I mean, I claim it as my own parade.
Thank you all. For me?
Yes. For me. So, I got anything I wanted on my birthday. So we watched the parade, Mom, and I'd be like, is that my parade? My mom was like, yeah, that's your parade. Sure. So anyway, so how is Sir Gold? You heard from him.
I did. Yes. I just, he said it's, he's I let him know that you actually, I said we're on the Coin Tribe channel right now, and he said rough road, and that's that's all I'll kind of say. But nice to know that he's being thought of, and I said that we're on right now. So if he comes by, let's really uplift Sir Gold. I'm not sure what he's actually doing right now,
but prayers out for him then, because I haven't seen him around, and so yes,
absolutely. I told him that we're praying for him for sure, Nick. So
thank you.
Absolutely. And people feel it, and I know that we touch on this, but it bears repeating. We haven't touched on it in the Coin Tribe channel in a while because we haven't been on in a bit. But there's a lot going on every day for the people who come and who are a part of what we're doing, and it's a powerful thing, and there's no such thing as a lost intention or a lost prayer. Like it'll hit its mark no matter where it comes from. As long as you're sending it to do good for others, it will make its mark. It'll hit its place. And
I'm always reminded, and sometimes we do forget about the good things sometimes, right? But I'm always reminded, but this is a great place to be able to do that, to check in with each other, to see how things are going, or if we haven't heard from somebody. I mean, this is this is what makes us unique and special.
Yeah.
And to have
we've all exchanged enough numbers and email addresses that if you need one of us, we're not that far away.
Absolutely.
But there are some that we don't always correspond with, so that's when this is special too. That at least one of us can get to that person.
Yeah.
And ask them.
JJ.
Jacob Jingle
Hammerschmidt. His name's mine and too. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
And if I didn't say hi, hello, Paula.
Hello, Paula.
But with that being said, Nick, I think we're at a decent time that I was going to let everybody know. I've talked to let the tribe know. I've talked to Can about this. I've talked to Nick about this. Tonight is going to be my last stream for a while. Okay. I got a lot of things going on in life that's just taken too much priority over this. And it's been going on since January, since the fun show. And things are just building and building between college. We got a lot going on with the sale of the other house. We got some things we got to do, roof and all this and all this and all that. So I'm going to take a step back. When will I come back? I don't know. I'll be around in spirit. Can is going to take the wheel and be the captain of the ship for a while. Nick will make sure he stays in line and make sure that the proper guests come up on panel while I'm gone. But it's just that, I got to preach what I say, that little saying I do, if you're not having fun, you're doing something wrong. well, the YouTube stuff isn't really fun right now, and I want it to be. So I need to back up a little bit, get my stuff done. I mean, and come back when everything's settled, So it's not that I'm disappearing, I'm gone. Can will always be in touch, you guys, but I just need to take a break because I can't commit to doing this right now like we've been doing almost 3 years now, Can?
Yeah. And Gunny, what needs to be said too in front of everyone is that you deserve a break, and you've supported me when I needed a break, and you have just as much right to take that break, but also to feel those intentions and those prayers and those uplifting vibes and spirit that we all give each other and that you give to all of us. It's just important to feel that boomerang back and to know that we're going to support you and uplift you, and you will be here in spirit. You are, you're you're the triber.
Well, we also, I have to stick around because Nick hasn't made it to a fun show yet. Roll your eyes, please. Roll your eyes.
No, I want to make it to a fun day. I really do. I want to come.
There's still a lot of unfinished business, but I need, like Can said, I just got to get a break, man, and it'll be fine. I mean, there's nothing crazy going on other than life gets in the way, man.
Sometimes you just need to take a breather and fill yourself back up. That you just can't be everything for everybody all the time.
Right. And it's going to be left in good hands. I know you guys are going to keep it going, and I'll be watching.
And that's why this is a tribe, because you have Can, and then Can has you when you need that break, and that's the point of it, right?
It happens to a lot of our tribe members. They go away and they come back.
And then they come
I'm
back.
not the only one.
But then we always still ask about each other. But you'll come back and say hello, of course. I'm sure.
Absolutely.
And I'm still gonna bug you and see what you're doing.
And you know what? You and I will bug each other during hockey season.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm sure you're gonna blow up my phone about the Patriots sucking. I don't know because I don't care about football so much, but I'll hear it.
It's usually about the Bruins because
Well, I have a soft spot for the Bruins because I miss Ray Bork, Cam Neely, all those guys.
I'm really into Swayman right now, and at the softball game, we were at the University of Maine, and that's where he went to school, and then they were on those fields tonight. So that was what we were talking about, was hockey more so than softball tonight, but it was still fun.
Do you remember the name Paul Correa from back in the day in hockey?
Paul Correa? I do.
I thought he was a University of Maine guy. He got the Hobie Baker Award and all that stuff. I think he was a University of Maine.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
He played for the Ducks.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh. He was like one of the top recruited. I think he went first in the draft. So back in the day, and this will really age me, but do you guys remember the DARE program? DARE to stay off.
Yeah, to say no to drugs.
Right. So back in the day, that's what they used to do for us. Is they used to take I guess they're called hockey cards of the University of Maine players, and then with the Maine Black Bear, and that's what we used to get, at school for the cops would bring to us was those cards. I still have them, and a lot of the hockey players of the greats, are in them.
I have stacks and stacks of the Boston. I'm gonna have to get them together for you. I know where I put them. I just gotta find, or I know what I put them in. I got to find them. I mean, players from the late 80s and the 90s that you'll probably just go gaga over.
Yeah. And of course, my parents were baseball card collectors, so they knew to keep them,
Problem is, during the 90s, they fudged that stuff so bad. Well, remember those? They used to have those Beckett hockey books that would tell you the prices. Look, those things they're almost worthless right now.
Right. But, we were talking about that today, too, about coin collecting. And I think that's what happens. I think things go in cycles, and I don't think it's ever going to go away. I just think, maybe it's not as popular right now.
It'll come back into popularity.
Yeah.
Well, now that everybody's burning their collections, as long as they keep burning them and I keep mine will go up.
Right. And that's just like with baseball cards, too. They overproduce them. So a lot of them are going away now. So,
yeah,
then
there's an interesting regional one, Nick, that and Gunny and everybody. There's from Buckman's. It's a place I used to go to when I was a kid. It's called Buckman's. It was a car wash. This is the interesting thing about it too. I think about it. Buckman's Car Wash in Rochester, New York, and it was also ice cream. So you'd get your car washed and it was an ice cream spot, but like really good ice cream. And they would have this thing called the kitchen sink. And if you could eat the kitchen sink, it was like an eating challenge back in the day, way back in the day. You'd get a shirt or something and get on the wall or whatever.
Picture on the wall.
Yeah, but then they also had the cow trough. They had the cow trough, which was even bigger, and it was ice cream. Just ice cream. But they had really good sundaes that you could get, banana splits and all sorts of really really yummy sundaes. Reese's Pieces one was like really yummy.
I love that.
But what I learned as I got older and really into collectibles, they have these Buckman from that same Buckman's car wash drive or whatever. They're these cards, but they're a little bit bigger. So if you look it up sometime, honestly, if you think about it, look it up, because they're like a card, and they're baseball cards and stuff like that. So they're baseball but they're a certain series called the Buckman's car wash or whatever cards.
Spend a lot
You
of
can
time
get them. I've seen them graded and stuff, and it was like my mind was like blown. I'm like, I probably had all that crap, and I just
And speaking of ice cream,
put them in the spokes of my wheels of my BMX or whatever, so it would make that cool sound.
Make that noise. Yeah. So a lot of in New England, a lot of these we have a lot of ice cream shops, right? I mean, there's a ton in New England, and that's because during the 20s when they Prohibition, they were all alcohol. But when Prohibition happened, they turned them into ice cream shops.
To cover as a cover. Yeah.
And then
Paula wants to try it. Jesus, what's a kitchen sink?
Is it still open? Do they still have it?
I don't. Look up Buckman's. I'll put it in the chat. Buckman's car wash in Rochester, New York. I'll put it in the chat. Buckman's, and you can look up the cards too. Wash.
It pulled up on my computer. It even pulled it up. It said Buckman's ice cream kitchen sink. I didn't even have to thing.
Oh, it's well known, and I would go there. It's in the same town that my grandma lived in, so we would go visit my grandma, and we'd go and get like
that kitchen sink.
It was actually a few blocks from where my grandma lived. I'll just be honest with you. It was amazing.
Literally, they bring a kitchen sink to you. I mean, it looks like a kitchen sink. It's not just it's not just the name. It's a kitchen sink. That is cool because I'm seeing all the pictures right. That's awesome.
Stop with the ice cream talk. Never.
Good. Oh, look, there's a grandma trying to sit.
Shimpy's here. She says we have a pizza place that serves a pizza called the Kitchen Sink. Different yet similar.
But this ice cream, I mean, this woman is trying to go hard at it, and it looks so good. But I don't know how you would be able to eat that.
I've never, I was a kid, so I wasn't about to like try it or have the money to try it or anything. But
the ice cream looks good.
Actually, I never went back when I was older, though. I mean, I could have gone when I was, when I still lived in New York. I could have still gone, but I'm not a big like fill yourself up and eat.
I'm not either. I don't like the feeling of that. Did you ever go to Coney Island though to see like the food competitions?
Not to see the food competitions. I think I went at one point when I was young, like to the boardwalk, but I think I remember walking on it, but I never rode like the roller coasters. There was one really rickety roller coaster I always wished I could have ridden on Coney Island. I can't remember what it's called offhand.
I think Maine now has one of the oldest wooden roller coasters still left.
They're scary.
Fun. Well, it's scary fun. It's scary fun.
I like going upside down and loops and all that and inversions, but nothing like a really good. Nothing like a really good wooden roller coaster where you're going so fast and all of a sudden you turn and you think you're just going to fly right off the track.
And I love it too. I love to feel like I'm losing my stomach. I mean, I love it. It's fun. So it's in Southern Maine, and I still do it to this day. It's so fun. But just to hear the wood cracking too, I mean, it's a whole bunch of scary.
It sounds different. Yeah. There's like, it smells. You can smell like it just has this like.
But it's odd. Like you'll
cyclone. It was Big E's right. It's a cyclone. On Coney Island, that was the famous roller coaster, the wooden roller coaster called the Cyclone.
It's almost like when you're from New England or from New York, it's like going to Coney Island isn't special Do you know what I mean? It's because you're from that area. It's something that you could always do. So I went one time, but then
The
it was like,
novelty had worn off to the people who live there. That's always the
right,
case. Like,
yeah.
it's like, that's
But
why the left coast, like if you live on the left coast, some people, they have this, fascination with the right coast. If you live on the right coast, they have a fascination with the left coast. Or if you live in the middle, you have a fascination maybe to go to either side or both sides. I wonder what it's like to grow up in the Midwest, and like, you're thinking like, if I were to leave, would I go to like the East Coast or the West Coast? They both have their pluses and minuses, but pros and cons. But you have a choice then, as opposed to like, well, I guess you have a choice if you could move to the Midwest. If you live on either coast, you could choose the Midwest or the opposite coast.
Yeah, it's funny because I did live in Georgia, and we made it back to Maine. So.
Silvershire. I just ordered Uber Eats ice cream from Buckman's Can. I hope they drive fast to Indiana. It might be melted. It might be a little soupy.
It might be liquid in the kitchen sink.
I hope you have a straw. CB! Sam Seavey.
That's another one I wanted to ask. I was going to text Gunny about. It's Sam Seavey and how he was doing, because I haven't seen him.
Old school brother. Hi, Sam. Rhonda's here.
Hi, Rhonda. And
I'll be right back. We're not leaving. I'm just gonna run to the kitchen. Gunny's back. He's on controls. It's great to see everybody.
And please, everybody tag Sam Seavey so we can see his name in lights. Where are you, Gypsy? Why aren't you up here?
He's not even in the green room.
He's in the chat.
Well, he has the AOL on his phone, and it kind of disturbs all the audio.
I saw
Good to see you, Sam.
Comment. I saw a recent video of you and the boys, and I was like, oh my gosh, look how big they've gotten. I mean,
who's that? Who's Sam?
Rhonda's grandson.
Oh, Rhonda's little. What does she call him?
Stinky, Smelly and Stinky, or
right, Smelly and Stinky.
And
It's
and
awesome.
Rhonda was great too. I mean, so it was good to see her.
Yeah, I haven't seen hey Sam, Mary B. I haven't seen her in a little bit.
She was at Can's auction this past Monday.
Okay, good. CompuServe. I never used what was that called? CompuServe. I had a Packard Bell computer. Thank you very much. No, I love Mary. Listen, you get Mary on the phone. I cannot wait to get her down to a fun show.
Does she sound New England? She sounds Boston.
No, but her laugh is so contagious. She gets on the phone. She could be having the worst day of the world. She and I get to talking, and I don't know if me just being goofy or whatever. She gets to laughing, and it's just so contagious, man. I want to see her in person and hear that laugh, like James Butler. When you're just around him, that energy just changes, man.
I need to text him too. I haven't seen him in a minute. Well, I saw him a couple weeks ago, but I need to text him.
Oh, everybody, like when Big E's there. He's a hoot, man. Just a hoot.
Oh my God.
It was funny when Gypsy and him were talking about, Gypsy roomed with him, and Gypsy goes, well, what do you want me to pay you? And he goes, what did he say? He said something like, you can either be my cuddle buddy, give me a back rub, or cook me breakfast. And of course, Gypsy's going, no, I want to pay you. And they kept going back and forth, back and forth. I had to look at Gypsy and go, you're not going to win this fight, dude. And even Big E goes, no, he's not. Got a heart of gold, man.
The unknown too. I haven't seen him in a minute. But there was when we were on a live stream, Can and I made a joke, and of course it was in Gypsy's expense. And then and Big E was right there in the background, and he just busted out laughing. It was so funny. There were so many clips that I probably should make shorts of because they were great moments.
And it's like with James Butler's laugh when he gets to giggling. Oh, it's amazing.
And it doesn't take much to get him to laugh either. So
no,
he's
special. You would think with somebody with all they're going through and stuff like that, that guy just inspires everybody that talks to him.
You would never know it.
No.
Never know it. And Ray's the same way. They don't. Neither one of them complain. And
I'll ask Ray. I say, "How you doing?" He'll go,
Yeah.
still here.
Right. But they're just special.
Yeah. Look at him. My expense? Nah.
Well, I'm sure the joke was about you.
There's Silvershire. Good to see you. Sorry for saying my last name.
I can hardly see this the way because I can't see the chat as much as I can with
Yeah,
stream.
it's a little different.
It is. And
I
I can't see
recommend people look into it. Hold on, sorry. Long day. I wish people would look into Restream. It is more inexpensive. So many more features. Just saying.
Restream.
But we got can just let you know, got about another 20 minutes left in me before I pass the hell out.
I was gonna say I got a few more minutes. I got to get going too. I got to work tomorrow.
20 minutes.
Oh, it's your Friday. It's the longest day of the week, isn't it, for you?
We got 20 minutes.
Mondays and Wednesdays, it's 8:30 to 5:30.
Okay. And how long does it take you to get there?
It takes me 35 minutes.
Oh, you can do that in your sleep.
Well, I mean, anywhere from when you're here where I live, it's going to be a 35-minute drive into town.
Right.
It doesn't matter which way you go. And
like Big E was doing like I used to do when I lived in North Carolina. There was a time where it took me an hour and a half to get to work.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Big E's is the same thing, like an hour and a half or 2 hours. So you got to think round trip, factor that in. That's a 3-hour day just driving.
Yeah, mostly mine is because we live in, I live in a small tiny neighborhood, and you got to go real slow. And then it takes me a good 15, 20 minutes just to get to the interstate. Once you're on I-95, it's like fine.
Yeah.
But
what about
in my small New England town, we live on islands and we have a bridge, and they're only one way.
I mean, like how many bridges are in your area?
Okay, so just to get to work, that 1 bridge, 2 bridge, 3 bridge, 4 bridge, and there's.
You got to get some video of that so we can hear the.
Well, the whole time. Well, no, it's not like that. But my whole view on the way to work is I'm going right by the river. I mean, all you see is water.
Cool.
It's just beautiful.
It's either it's a cool view, or you're just because it's deja vu. You're gonna.
No, it's usually I want to go. It's like because I just love the water. I'm like I want to go swimming.
Yeah, Biggie, hour and 50 minutes each way.
I know. I can't imagine.
It was tough. I did it for like 2 years, but he's been doing it for a lot longer.
Yeah. He likes to drive though, evidently. I mean, and I like to drive too. I like to be in control of everything. So if I go anywhere with anybody, I'm driving so I can leave when I want to leave.
When I hit it big, can I hire you to be my driver? I'll pay you 6 figures.
Me?
Sure.
Yeah. And
I'll have to live close by because when I want to go now.
Yeah, but see, guess what? I'm very creative on how I park and where I park, and I don't get in trouble.
Well, I'm going to buy the car. You just got to make sure you're outside. You got to open the door for me, roll out the carpet. You're like, that shit ain't happening.
No, I'm not rolling the carpet out. Gross.
Damn it. I had to try. You can't help me, from trying.
No.
Oh, and another one. Who was it I wanted to say have we heard from? Cuzzy. You heard from Cuzzy there, Can?
Yeah. V-Rose?
Yeah.
He was in the auction Monday.
V-Rose is doing good. He's
okay.
He's working and
man, I always worry about that guy because I know I'm hurting in the small amount of work I do, and I know that dude busts his butt from sun up till sundown. I always worry about that guy, man.
No, he's good. He's eating pizza and like eating Pete's. Yeah, it was funny. We were I told him about this guy Sally Slices today. Yeah, you guys ever hear of Sally Slices? Does it ring a bell to any of you?
No.
The best. All right, I'm going to show you guys really quickly. I don't think I think it'll be fine, quite honestly. But this guy Sally Slices, and I had to tell Cuzzy V-Rose about him. I was like, I sent him this clip today because it was. This guy lives in, and he's a second generation, maybe third generation for this pizza place, and I think it's in New Jersey somewhere. And I'll just show you really quickly what it's all about. But he blesses the pizza, and people will come into his place. He lives in New Jersey, but no matter where they're from, he'll ask them where they're from, and then no matter where they're from, he'll say the same thing. Let me see if I can pull it up quick. Oh, here it is. It's like so ridiculous, but
We're all over here going.
All right, Gunny, can you show it quick? I gotta turn this. All right, so. All right, hold on. Here it is. Boom.
Boston, am I here? Boston?
Boston, right down the street. What can I do for you? Hey, can I get a slice of cheese? All right, you want a corner or a side? Oh, I'm going corner. Corner, all right. Come around, let's bust the pizza. Good luck. Everybody come. What's your name, bro? Tommy. Tommy, nice to meet you. Liam. Liam. I'm Nolan. Nolan, nice to meet you. Everybody down in. Hey. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3.
All right.
He's called Sally Slices. He I don't know.
Where are they? Are they in New York?
No, New Jersey. I think he's in New Jersey. I can't remember exactly. It's somewhere in New Jersey.
That might be something Big E might have to go check out for us.
Yeah, but him and his dad, exactly. Like somebody who lives in that area. If you find out where Sally Slices, if you just look him up on YouTube.
Silverfire just said that he had a tornado come through on Tuesday night. Lightning.
Damn. Hey, Gunny.
Lightning inside my place and fried stuff. Fixed today, but laggy. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm glad everything's okay and you're okay and nothing caught on fire. Thank goodness. But I'm sorry. Hi, Johnny Rainbow. I'm sorry. I just saw that because I saw it on my screen, but I'm having a hard time reading over on the comments.
Johnny.
That's why I do the pop-out chat, Nick. It
You're
works
going to have to teach me how to do all this stuff. I don't dare to touch anything because it seems like when I do.
All right. Unlike everybody else, bring your computer with you to Florida when you come down.
Well, I mean, it doesn't take. I mean, I'm here and I got the right camera and I fixed my volume, but it was weird that it's connected to my phone.
I'm one of those tech guys. I would be terrible over the phone. I need your computer in my hand.
Oh, well, then I'll have to bring it to the fun show. But I'll learn. Maybe I could change the color or something. It's just so dark; it's hard to see.
Hey, JJ.
I mean, I have a hard time seeing it anyway. But
you're getting old. Your eyes are fail. I noticed too. And Nick, I got the LASIK surgery, and I'm still like, I had LASIK surgery. I used to wear contacts and glasses, and I had it done shortly after I moved to Los Angeles, and my brother had it done. Huh?
I would like to have that done.
You would like to? My brother, do your research honestly, because and get it done at a reputable place. Because I mean, it's the things have changed so much, even in the time that I mean, obviously in the time since I've gotten it done. Gypsy's in the basement, Gunny.
Oh, that's cool. I had seen the private chat thing, and I didn't understand it, but now I did.
Just popped up.
That's really
I text you and I text Can, but I guess neither of you read your phones.
Oh, mine was sitting next to me.
You're kind of busy on a stream. I mean,
I know.
Whatever, Nick. JJ, give her an eye roll. Give her an eye roll, JJ.
Oh, well, JJ's home, and happy birthday to Mrs. JJ. And
happy birthday, Mrs. JJ.
Jack is back. He said break time. He's working.
And hi, Johnny Rainbow.
Hard worker. Hard worker.
Yeah, I just got off work myself. That's why.
Gypsy, tilt your phone. See if it'll help. Gypsy, can you tilt your phone? Will it do it? Oh yeah, that's so much better.
Nope.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna play a joke on me.
Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's okay. If it's easier for you, do it the way you need to. Glad you're here, Gypsy.
Me too.
You're the homeboy.
You look like a skunk right now.
I'm glad to see you. Huh?
I'm glad you're here too. You look like a skunk right now. It's such a backhanded compliment.
I said I'm glad to see you.
What else did you say?
Let's rewind and pretend I didn't say it. Rewind. Hi, Gypsy. I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, what else did you say, Nick?
No, rewind. We're going to rewind it and pretend I didn't say anything else other than, hi, Gypsy. I'm glad to see you. We rewinded.
And now the chat just came up, Gypsy, saying you were in the basement.
I said you look like a skunk. I said you look like a skunk.
A what? A slug?
A skunk.
Oh, a skunk. Yeah, well, hey. I got a
Just
little grays,
saying,
okay?
JJ.
I got life. Live these.
You know,
Let me change this.
Can, I don't know about you, but one of the best things other than getting another James Butler hug, I can't wait to see these two in person together.
Yeah.
Oh
We
my
have to
God.
Gunny, we have to make this happen. Seriously, we
So,
gotta.
I'll bring the step stool.
I have
There
one,
she
Nick.
goes again.
Trader
There
Axe
she
was
goes
like,
again with the step stool.
Trader
There's a lot more where those
now,
came from.
now to the tribe.
Meow. Read about meow. Trader.
Hey, Nick, and by the way, it's a good stool because it's one my dad made when I was a kid.
Okay, so you're gonna need to bring that.
I have it.
I mean, he might
Okay,
need it to
Sam.
brush his teeth and reach the sink, but I don't know.
Look, it's funny, and I'm not knocking on Gypsy on this one. Literally, when we met, I don't know why, I thought he was way taller. And it wasn't, that's not a knock right now. I mean,
And I'm
we'll do
just
that later,
teasing
Nick,
him.
don't worry.
I mean,
But it
some of us
wasn't
are
what I
just-
was expecting. I thought he was the same height as I was.
because he's such a big personality.
Well, because you don't never see him standing up.
That's true. And
Like
you'll probably
you could be 4 foot tall for all I know. I have no idea.
I'm 5'5".
I'm just
Yeah.
wondering why it matters so much to you.
No, that's
Like,
not that
I
it
still
matters.
went to the Marine
It's just
Corps.
what you
I
expect.
still
Look, you're meeting
Yeah.
people you've never seen in person.
got a gun the same as everyone else. I still.
No,
coins
except
are
I got
the same
expert
in
and
my
I have
hands,
proof.
but-
I mean,
got
you
expert
do have,
too.
you have
Well,
a picture in your
full-time
mind
doesn't
of what
count,
you
Gypsy.
can see and what you're seeing
Huh?
of somebody else. Even though they see us on screen, I mean, I could be 200 pounds. You don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was one of those, but it
And
was
I
still,
still love you
it's
the
still
same.
And yeah, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that you don't know until you see me in person.
right.
I think
But, I
Gypsy
mean-
was exactly how I envisioned him because he just kind of has this
Right?
like this really mellow vibe that just kind of comes across and like
But look,
on the streams and in person he's even
He's
more
just
like
and this is a compliment. Gypsy
personable.
might not think so, but let me tell you what, he might be short, but he reminds me of, he's like that family dog, that little chihuahua that will bite your ankles off you mess with the wrong family member. Let me tell you what.
Oh yeah,
he's a
he would.
Marine for crying
He
out
would.
loud. We know his toughness.
No,
and
no, Gypsy. It's not. It's just, you know how
He's a
everybody's got that
he's a
little dog
loyal
that bites your
friend.
fucking ankles and they fall off. That's
I
you.
absolutely hate chihuahuas, just so you know.
It's just an
That's
analogy. Just go with it. You are a very loyal person to your tribe, to your friends. You are very.
I can't
loyal.
call you a
Yes.
German Shepherd because you're not that big.
let's let Gypsy talk.
Kitco is at 29. I was telling someone that yesterday, and they're like, "Oh, silver's at 26." I'm like, "No, it's at 29.
No, it's
You wanna
not.
sell it for 26." Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting to 30.
Puppet Metal Dragon. That's not true.
What?
Oh,
That
jeez.
dude. Look, Nick, I was being fun with Gypsy. That was mean. I'm not even putting. Look,
Well, then I'll just put it out there. I'm 5'5.5", and I'm 120 pounds. So I'll just put it out there, Metal Dragon. I weighed this morning. Well, it was 120.5.
tell him,
but-
you wish you had an ass like this. Pow!
Diamond.
So I may
Diamond.
be little. Okay, I got to do this because that's all I hear when Can is not here and I see him in the chat. That Diamond Lou.
Okay,
feel
Nick,
little-
you
gotta
don't
do it
have a
twice,
sore
though.
throat.
Nick, you got to do it twice.
Diamond Lou.
Yeah.
Yeah. And go higher on the second one.
Do it
Go
again.
higher on the second one.
No,
Yeah,
do
I-
it twice in a row.
I know, but you
Okay,
have to
I
on the
want-
second one. You got to go. Woo!
Okay.
That's all.
No,
do it
That's
again,
all.
now here's an even better one,
All
Can
right,
Can.
so she wants to hear it. Oh, go ahead, Gunny.
We got to have a test now. She does not have a sore throat. We got to hear her say, "Gadoosh."
Okay. After this,
Okay.
absolutely. But okay, Nick. So it's Diamond Lou, Diamond Lou. So you got to go higher. So I didn't do it as high as I
Diamond
normally.
Lou. Diamond Lou.
Yeah.
Wait, can I say something? That
I'm
I
really
just
sorry.
realized. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't just realize it, but the Diamond Lou. Did you ever watch I Love Lucy and hear him say Baba Lou?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Baba Lou.
Oh,
that is
that's right.
that's a
love
great
Island.
parallel. Awesome,
Yep.
Gypsy. Honestly, that's a
It's
great
so
parallel.
smart.
You nailed it. Speedy. Underlay, Mata Speedy.
That one I cannot do. I've tried to do that. Like, so when you do this and I'm sitting home watching you, right? And then I see you introduce these people. I'm trying to say it too and follow you just because it's so cool and fun. So
You know what's funny, Nick? That's funny you say that because the first time we did the 3 years ago, we did our first coin show, the fun show. We had my laptop there and Can, we went live. Me and Uncle Robert are sitting next to each other and Can's doing all those introductions. He and I are just looking at each other, just busting out laughing because it was so fun.
Yeah, because that's the one I can do is Diamond Lou. That's the only one I will try.
But here's the best one. Do Uncle Robert's.
It's Uncle Robert, take it away, Uncle Robert. Oh, wow.
And I can't even do that because Can, when he does it, he looks so freaking cool, and I just don't look freaking cool when I do
But
it.
when we were sitting there in person, it just magnified it, and he and I, we were crying, we were laughing because it was fun.
It's just like I bet you can even move good. I mean, like dance good and have some moves too. I cannot.
I have a dance video of Can if you guys remember.
I bet.
I like to dance. Yeah, I like to let my body like go for sure. Red Hot Chili Peppers, exactly. Diamond Lou saw my Chili Pepper shirt, and I had to bust this one out again.
Yeah, so I can't do the Speedy one, and I can't do much of them.
Mary Stewart's Silver Tomahawk. No, JJ. Can you send a link or put a link in the chat?
Huh?
It sounds interesting. JJ was asking, have you heard Mary Stewart's Silver Tomahawk? I'm thinking it's a song.
Oh, I thought Metal Dragon was a song guy.
No, that's George Matthews.
Oh, George. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, George Matthews would do that. Yeah.
And he has not been feeling well, so I haven't seen him in a couple of weeks either. So
right.
He emailed me just a few days ago, probably like 5 days ago. I should text him. I'll text him right now.
Okay, thank you, because I do like to see him, and I know he hasn't been feeling well. So, and he's had a long recovery. So
I'll text him right now.
Well, thank you, because I've been thinking about him too, because he's fun in the chat when he's doing a song. I love to guess the songs.
I know. I'll say want to play, or I'll say want to play. I'm gonna text him. Want to play Diane's Cabin? Fair warning. I'm gonna ask him if he wants to play. What is it? Name that tune. Okay.
Name that tune.
With Nick and I and Gunny with the tribe.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we're running out of time here.
You could stay. Or can I keep it going if you don't stay?
You can do your thing, buddy.
Name that tune.
But I don't know how if you're gonna be able to end it if I leave.
Well, we'll just keep it going for all night.
I don't know if
we'll do a
marathon.
Like a dance marathon. We'll do a dance marathon.
Well, or name that. That would be fun.
People can sponsor us.
Yeah, we could have a game show night and just name that tune. That'd be fun.
Name that tune would be a fun thing to do, definitely. But we'll see. Things can always like come to, but great ideas like deserve to have a little bit of effort behind them.
I can't add any more admins on this.
I cannot see these. Okay, Nick, I have one for you.
Haven't I ended it before, Gunny? I think I've ended it before.
Not on Restream.
I might have.
Diane!
Are you kidding me right now?
Like, honestly, I think I've ended it before.
Can you do it now?
Liberty's here.
No, you did it wrong.
I wasn't sure if my whistler would whistle right, so I.
Boy, Nick, the Rangers came back. They were down 3-1. Now they're up 4-3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have never seen in my lifetime where they actually had people put in the penalty and go into the locker room for 10 minutes. They had 5 on each side. Why is it when I do that, I always have a thumb?
I see
that.
that.
It
Yeah.
does that on mine too. I don't know why.
I just noticed that. Whoa! Who is Gunny doing that?
What are you doing that? Because it happened on Surfer did the same thing. I don't know.
I'm not touching
All
it.
of a sudden, you had like
I mean,
fireworks going above you.
that happened on my live stream too, and I'm like,
What
is
in the?
China?
It's all that
hacking-
AI, man. I'm telling you.
Is China?
Hello, Steve
Fire-
Liberty. Hello, Dan.
Look. How is that happening?
No idea. Because now watch. Let's see. Hold on.
Oh, George said, "Yep, be there soon."
I still have fireworks.
No,
No.
it's not doing. There it is. Oh, there it is. Yep.
Ta-da!
What in the world?
Okay, now Can you try?
Okay.
Try me.
This is
Nothing.
nuts.
Nothing.
Hold on, Gypsy.
I
Hold on.
got nothing.
Stop it. That's not nice.
What? I didn't do it.
Now do that
Not
again,
nice.
Nick.
There it is.
How come Sheila gets it?
That is
the
freaking
hell?
great.
What
This
the
is good.
heck?
She's a magical fairy. She's got pixie
Oh,
dust.
I love this.
What
She's
a-
a fairy. She's got pixie dust.
No,
Look at
buddy,
that.
you're doing it. You're doing it because you're doing it.
Go ahead.
The wicked witch of the West. Bad gypsy. I didn't. What did I do, Diane?
What in the Sam Hill? What in the JJ?
Now you guys are you guys using Restream when you work with Surfer?
No, we're doing StreamYard.
Then it's something on your computer is all I can say.
China is hacking in. I mean, somebody's
I
hacking
don't know
in.
about that, Starika.
Thank you,
I'll
Sarika.
be
You're
right
so
back.
nice. Mwah.
That is interesting. It's a setting on your video camera, Nick.
No way.
It
It's
has
never
to
done
be.
that before? Oh.
Because if it's something on StreamYard and this,
I don't know what you're talking about, Dad. I don't know. I'm an angel.
Look, Diane, that's right. Bad sign language.
I'm an angel. Told you. What was that? Eye roll? Someone,
what do you call it?
someone
Angel
record
of Death.
that. Someone record that.
George! We were looking for you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling good.
Where'd Knack go?
Oh.
Okay, how come when I turn my camera off, you can't see my
It doesn't do it on this one.
Yeah, it does. Yours does.
Because I'm
When you
changing my picture.
Yeah, so I have too.
I'm using OBS.
So what do I
Just
have
let it
to
go,
do?
man. Let it go. Don't lose any sleep over it.
What do I have to do to put something up? Because I have good pictures to put up. Mr. Doughboy made me some good-looking pictures. He made
Oh my
some good
gosh.
No idea.
He made some good-looking ones for Nick too.
Oh my gosh, did you see the latest ones that he made for me though?
Let's see
No.
them. Let's see them.
Oh, I mean they're on my phone. I don't get to touch anything, Gunny, or I'm gonna lose my sound because of the mic's on my phone. Remember the app? But he made some
Oh.
more, let's see, where I'm picking up bottles.
Oh, nice.
And they're-
Oh, you want to try and text them to me?
yes, and it's the funniest thing because
Oh, we just lost her. As soon as she touched her phone.
I see her. Yeah,
No, as soon as she touched her phone, her audio went off.
her audio goes out. Okay.
It's gone, yeah.
Did you
That's
see
some
the
of the
ones? Did
stupidest
I show
shit.
you the ones that he made of me,
Like, reboot your phone. See. Oh,
Gunny?
what?
Did I send you the ones he made of me?
No.
Okay, they're really cool. I'll send them over. Like I have one as my screensaver right now. Right
yeah,
now.
I can't touch anything.
Let me
I don't
try. I'll see if I can text mine. Hold on.
All right.
George Matthews is here, Can.
George, hey buddy, I'm glad that you made it. Nick or Diane, I wanted to thank you and Joe if Joe's watching. Yep, I got the giveaway. Whoops.
Oh, that's
It's the-
beautiful.
It's the 1 ounce infused Indian.
Oh, infused? That's
replica.
beautiful.
It's a 1 ounce silver, and I got this as a giveaway, and the only reason I entered the giveaway is because I had just sold one of the other Native American ones that silver ounces that I had. I had just auctioned it off, and so I wanted another Native American, and actually I won it. So
That's
it ended
amazing.
up, I guess, where I don't know. I guess it was supposed to end up, but thank you,
It's beautiful.
Joe and Diane Durbin. I love you both. Got the wife on the phone.
Them
Sam
Durbin
says,
people.
Jack, I got my Cherokee, North Carolina. Oh, I just learned today that Compton, if anybody has seen Compton in the chats, he's Cherokee as well.
Oh, is he really?
He said I saw that in the coin op thing today, Nick.
Okay, yeah, I saw him today. I didn't realize that.
He said in there that he was Cherokee. Hey Gunny, can you bring us all back together? Oh, check that out though.
California.
Ooh, I'll show it one more time. Actually, for the people who weren't here in the beginning, Ghost Nancy T made this for me. I won this.
Who did?
I won Ghost Nancy T. It's wood. It's all handmade by Ghost Nancy T.
That's amazing. Now, where those is that where you can put coins in?
No, boomerangs.
Oh, boomerangs. Oh, okay.
Oh no, the boomerangs. Yeah, they're all boomerangs.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
Awesome.
And so I was helping. It was a few months ago, and she was doing a benefit for someone that they care about, one of their friends, and basically, I got a spot for the tribe, and I said, and then all of a sudden I ended up winning it, and I said, just please make something. It's hand carved, something that has boomerangs and says the Coin Tribe. I love it. That's what she made.
It's lovely. It's really nice.
And Nick, she also had these made too. They're magnets.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'd love to have one of those.
Just as I'll send you one. I'll send you one with your. Actually, I'm sending you the from Mama Cancan's house. Those.
Oh, that's right. And you know what? I told my mom, and we're gonna use them in the dining room. And I told my mother she cannot use the Red Lobster matches anymore.
Lobster.
Nick, did you see where JJ and his wife went for the birthday dinner tonight?
No,
they went to Red Lobster. They went to Red Lobster.
Did they get the cheddar biscuits at Red Lobster?
I just want to show Gypsy I am a sergeant. So
yeah, whatever. I've seen it a million times. Stop trying too hard.
I can't wear it.
Hey, great.
It's so heavy. Try.
Right about meow.
Put your fake badge away, Nick.
It's not fake. It's for real. It says sergeant.
Put your bot badge away.
I really should give this to somebody in the community for a silver pour.
Ooh, nice.
Wow, that would be quite a giveaway, Nick.
I mean, this is a nice badge. I mean, it's a real one. It's heavy. I can't even put it on my shirt because you see how the pin is so.
Rock Lobster. That's a weapon. You couldn't bring that on an airplane. I don't think you can bring that on an airplane. George Matthews, yes, throw some. We were talking about that. Nick brought it up too about the music in the chat. So yes,
I always look forward to you in the chat.
Please bring in a musical question. Yeah. Name that tune. I know it's funny.
So it's 9:40. I'm gonna have to get going too. I
need it. Me too.
Are you going to the fun show this year, Nick?
Yeah, I actually. I
have to get you out there.
Yes, I would really. I mean, that's my goal. I'd really like to. You never just know what's going to be coming up. Just like this wedding that's coming up and is eating a lot of money.
You and Shimpy need to start talking now.
Shimpy, I would love. And if not, I'm gonna have to just get a room. I mean,
Mary B still wants to come down.
Oh, she does?
Oh,
yes.
Well, I got her number. I need to go ahead. So I'll be going on my summer hours May 31st of this month.
At work?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So I won't be working on Fridays. So that would be.
Yeah, I saw that.
If I have to go turn in bottles and cans to get you out there somehow, I'll do it too. So.
And I'm
making my hand.
And then I'll have some more seniority too at work. So when I go back, because I'll be going back again full time end of August. So right now we're going to be less hours.
Oh,
So now I have a little bit more
Yeah.
seniority, and I don't mind putting in for the time either.
Nice.
Nice.
You
Go
know,
see this
sometimes
cat.
Paid your dues.
I paid my dues finally. Woo! I even was in the office all by myself.
Sweet.
Yeah. Well, they
It's
all went
funny
to
that
see
all of a sudden Trey comes in and then the cat like comes right up on Gunny at the same time. Like,
Trey, you
right
want to see
about
some
now.
fireworks? You guys want to see some fireworks?
Hey, that's
Do it,
naughty.
Nick.
So you got thumbs up. Thumbs up.
They got
Oh.
a thumbs up.
No, didn't work. Oh, there it is.
That is amazing.
When I walked away, I thought too. I've never seen anybody do that on YouTube yet. I've never seen
Oh
that
my gosh,
happen.
this happened on one of our live streams, but it didn't happen this much. Only once, and I had fireworks.
That is.
It's
I'm telling you,
amazing.
it's a
something.
setting in your camera on your MacBook.
You think so?
Definitely something.
I do, because I was just looking on my computer. I can't do it.
Why would it do it when I went thumbs up? That's crazy corny.
I'll
AI.
Google it when we're done here, Nick, and I'll figure out how it's done.
Why couldn't it
How
just
about
be
that?
like when I do this? Surprise! Why is it gonna be
No,
my thumb?
what we need is something when she does an eye roll to like put a big check up there or do something.
That would be
Every
fun.
time she eye rolls.
And Dunny's got a $500 bill. Look at him.
He kind of
That'll
looks
never happen.
similar. He looks similar. Who's
Don't-
on the? Is it Grant?
No,
Who is
William
it?
McKinley.
Oh,
Yeah,
William
we need to
McKinley.
put Dunny where your face is right there and take a picture, and you're on the $500 bill.
All right. George Matthews is putting little mamas and papas in the stream. If anyone could figure
All
out who's saying
the leaves are brown and the
it.
sky
And the
is
sky
gray.
is gray. And the sky
And the
is
sky is
gray.
gray.
Now, don't you
I
think
went
though,
for
when
a
you're the mama and papas, do you kind of hear that? Do you kind of just like go back to what you've heard his daughter talk about and write about lately?
Oh, what?
What? Whose daughter writes about?
One of
Mama
the
Cat.
one of the guys
Mamas
that
and the Papas?
he was married to Michelle,
Yeah,
and you
but
his
then he had a
daughter-
relationship with the daughter,
yeah.
Mackenzie.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
she was also famous for what was it? One Day at a Time.
The
or-
One Day at a Time TV series.
And then she had a lot
Yeah.
of problems with drugs and stuff, and she's kind of overcome that now. And then she's written about it, and
Yeah.
and it's kind of creepy. Kind of didn't. Ugh.
No, it's
Valerie
totally
Brooke
incestuous. It was totally incestuous. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was.
Creepy and blockers. What? Who? What to the where to the who? What?
Did I tell you guys that I've kind of, not officially, but kind of almost officially quit smoking?
Cigarettes?
Yay! There, look at
Yeah.
fireworks. Yay!
Nice.
So how do you
It's
feel?
been like-
Good for you, homie.
So
It's
have
been like
you?
Now
2.5,
you
3
support
weeks.
Gunny.
I had some oral stuff done, surgery, and they're like, "Oh, you can't smoke or whatever," and I just haven't.
Good.
Well, you and Gunny make a pact, honestly, or something like where you support each other to like get through it, because like the quicker both of you can and any of you who are smoking can support each other, and like especially if you're ready to go through it together, man, just
So I will tell
Well, I
you.
thought Rhonda said she did too.
I've been 6 years now smoke free.
you used to smoke, Nick.
Oh, you smoked?
I didn't smoke heavy. I was probably a pack every week or so. I mean, I was like
Gotcha.
Wow.
I was like an after lunch, after supper, one cigarette here and there. So I said, well, I'm not smoking that much anyway, so I might as well just go ahead and quit. But it was the habit that I missed. So I replaced that habit with like, I'd go for a walk or just go outside, or because I'd love to sit outside and read my book and I'd, smoke a cigarette. But yeah, I used to.
Yeah. Up until a week
Good
or
night,
3 weeks
Sam.
ago, I was a pack
Good night.
a day.
Oh, wow.
Only
No,
a
I never
pack a
smoked that much. But, I had quit too. I really started later in life. So, but you know how I quit? Hypnosis. I didn't go to hypnosis, but I did hypnosis to myself. So I'd be like, you're a non-smoker. You're a non-smoker. I just keep repeating that in my head. You're a non-smoker.
Man,
you're
Like
not-
Trey, like Trey's
So I-
saying,
Never
it's
know.
difficult for everyone in the circle. Yeah, I've probably been a little bitchy since.
It-
but
well,
whatever.
Yeah. But I mean, that was like, if I couldn't, my friend, we'd go out to have a cigarette together, and have a Diet Coke, and it's an appetite suppressant. It was kind of nice, but I just replaced the habit, and I just kept telling myself, you're a non-smoker. You don't want to look old. You don't want to get wrinkles, so stop smoking.
Yeah. That's the problem, Sharika. Supposedly people like gain like 10 or 20 pounds because they can actually taste food again. But I don't know. I've always loved food. So,
I didn't gain weight when I did it because I replaced, like, when I wanted to go out for a cigarette, I went for a walk.
Yeah.
And then also
It helps with digestion. But it also helps with exercise.
The nicotine gum, I don't use the nicotine gum, but I had a friend that was like a very, very heavy smoker, and that helped her with the nicotine gum. And it doesn't affect your body like a cigarette would when you're inhaling it into your lungs.
Well, yeah, all the carcinogens and everything.
That's a big word, Gypsy. Good boy.
Woo! Carcinogens. Dick, yay!
Yeah, Block
Right,
is
guys,
for this. We're only talking cigarettes for this conversation, Block, because I know what you mean.
But listen, I got tears rolling down my face. I'm yawning. I'm tired. I don't want to.
And I need to go take a shower too.
Listen, I'm going to put this out there. Can is probably going to go start the block party on his channel after this. In case you guys are interested, I'm putting him on the spot. So you're going to join him and Gypsy over there. Me and Nick, we're going to have to bow out because, we're old and we're tired.
And I can't bring anybody up either, but it's okay. We'll end for tonight and on Nick's like sparkly, magical, blowing.
Now, Nick, try to be
magical fireworks.
I'm going to research that because I want her to be able to do other things, and I want her to do, like I said, I want something to happen when she eye rolls. That would be awesome if we can get that. Every time she does an eye roll.
All right.
I mean, I can't even believe I'm having so much fun and seeing everybody. I mean, this is a good time when we come, and it's I don't even want to leave, and I should have left like an hour ago.
And
that's your problem half the time, and then you get in trouble or you miss something. Go.
So here's how we're going to do this.
I enjoy it. I enjoy everybody. I enjoy this.
You love coming up on camera, and you know it.
I just love you guys.
Well, and we love having you here. So we're going to let Nick go first.
Bye.
Bye. Love you. Yes. Just
She's got the best out now.
This is great.
What a great outro, too.
Yeah, she's got the best outro. No one's going to beat her.
Too bad Diamond Lou didn't see this. I got to tell him. Diamond Lou's got to watch this tomorrow.
Okay, this is for you, Diamond Lou.
So a thumbs up just came up in a bubble.
Oh my God, it's hilarious.
Bye, guys. Thank you for having me.
We love you.
And I'll see you guys next Thursday because I love this tribe. Love y'all. Bye.
And of course, when she eye rolls.
It still did it.
Bye. Oh goodness.
Wait, maybe if I put it on there. Nope. Darn it.
Oh gosh.
All right, your turn.
What? I can't. How do I beat that? My thumb doesn't do anything. Nothing does anything. It's broken. God, why does Nick get to be the lucky one?
You have to upgrade your phone from the AOL version you have.
I have one of the best phones out there, so you can't.
I believe you, man. I believe you, buddy.
Can't even tell me that. Now I need a computer. That's the problem.
Yep.
It's good seeing everyone every weekend or every week. Sorry, the tribe hasn't done more later. That's mostly Gunny's fault. Got to blame the old guy. He goes to bed at like 6 o'clock after he has his meal. Anyway, so it's always good to see everyone in here. We all love you all. So be the good wolf.
I'll let Can finish this one up to this time. As I said earlier, guys, I'm going to be taking a step back for a while, an extended sabbatical. I got a lot going on in life. I'll keep Can updated so he can let you guys know if you ask, which I don't suspect you all will, which doesn't bother me. I'm just kidding. But anyway, guys, lots going on. The tribe will continue. Can's going to pick it up. I guess I was looking for something. I was like, well, what's a good saying for Can to keep going? And the best one I could come up with, it was a song from Kansas, and it's what it basically means is carry on my wayward son. So he's going to keep it going, and he's a big part of the tribe, just like everybody else is in here. And morphine, early to bed, early to rise. Okay, so I won't be doing that, but I just want to let everybody know I'm going to recharge my batteries, get back to having some more fun, and get a freaking haircut. This is driving me crazy. But get out there, guys. Have a great time. Everybody's going to be good. And hey, if you ain't having fun, you're doing something wrong. I love you guys. See ya.
We love you too, Gunny. And like I said, like you are just as worthy of getting a break and getting people to kind of rally around you as anybody is. And you know, we understand. So what I put in the chat, it's a song by Morphine. It's a band called Morphine, and it goes, early to bed and early to rise makes a man or woman miss out on the nightlife. But I understand. And as we get older, we need to kind of switch our priorities around, and everybody is in a state of flux, and that means transition, and energy just bounces around. It never stops. So consider where you're spending your energy, consider where you're putting your energy, where's your energy getting you, what is it getting you, and hopefully this was an uplifting stream to you, and you know how we ended. Don't you worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright. We're singing don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright. We'll rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun, and three little birds perched by our doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. You know the singing, this is our message to you. And the singing, don't worry, da 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 da, about a thing, la da 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 da, because every little thing, it's gonna be alright. La da 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 da, don't you worry about a thing, because every little thing, it's gonna be alright. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. La da 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 da. It's a simple notion, but it's a strong result when you just kind of don't worry about things. When you worry, it's like a rocking chair. My mom told me, keeps you busy, but it doesn't get you anywhere. So I try not to worry. I try to keep things on the straight and narrow, stay in my lane, stay on the tracks. And Gunny, we're going to hold it down for you. And thank you for all you've done up to this point. And just kind of take a little break and know that you're in good hands, and we'll uplift you, and we're going to uplift everybody else in the tribe. That's what we do. Kind of blessings, not your